So we are here for the AAA, AA, High A, and Single baseball scores for Thursday, August 20th, 2025. So here we go. Let's go talk about the scores for these teams. They played on Thursday. And if there are any doubleheaders in Friday, we'll talk about the doubleheader game times as well. Let you know what time they start. We have Columbus defeating Louisville 2-0. Buffalo 5-3 over Indianapolis. Durham 4-1 over Worcester. Syracuse 11-8 over Scranton. St. Paul knocks off Toledo 5-4. So St. Paul in that series, they won all 3 games against Toledo. In that series, they won the first game 5-4. They won the second game 3-1. And they won the third game 5-4. So Toledo did take more against St. Paul in the first series. They was a little bit closer, than this, and it was not as close as like this time. I mean, it was still close in the series, in the games, but Toledo took them. The first series they played in Toledo, Toledo took more of them. But now Toledo, if they win, they have to hope they win tonight. Otherwise, St. Paul will clinch the series victory against Toledo. So, I mean, St. Paul did not get shot last time, though. They still close games like this, though. They weren't like easy win for Toledo. So, this time they're not easy win if they're St. Paul. So, and then we have Jacksonville 4-3 over Rochester, 4-2 Gwinnett over Norfolk, 5-2 Nashville Charlotte, 10-7 Lehigh Valley over Omaha, 7-3 Memphis over Oklahoma City, 7-3 Round Rock over Salt Lake, 9-8 Sugar Land defeats Albuquerque in 10 innings. Tacoma defeats El Paso 9-5. 21-7. Sacramento blows out Reno. And 8-4. Las Vegas defeats Iowa. Binghamton over Somerset 7-5. The first AA team to 80 wins on the year. Harrisburg 10-4 over Altoona. Erie 10-2 over New Hampshire. Erie all over New Hampshire. Richmond 6-0 over Akron. 7-4 Chesapeake over Reading. 5-3 Chattanooga over Pensacola. 15-3 Portland all over Hertford. 6-3 Springfield over Midland. 3-1 Montgomery over Biloxi. 5-2 Columbus over Rocketsea. 5-3 Amarillo over Northwestern. Tulsa 9-7 over Corpus Christi. In 10 Knoxville 7-3 over Birmingham. San Antonio 4-1 over Frisco. In Wichita, the win surge. They won the first 2 games of the series. Then they win game 3, which is the featured game of the day in AA baseball. Minor league baseball has like a couple free game of the day. You can get all the games for free on Valley Sports Live. You can. They have like you have like a Valley Sports Live app, and you can watch all the games on there on your phone and your tablet, or the Valley Sports Live app they have the Valley Sports app for smart TVs, but the smart TV app that I have for Roku does not includes like the channels, but does not like the minor league baseball channel or the Steam channel or like the Banana Ball channel or the Poker channel, but does not like include like the minor league, the MILB zone where you get to pick your game, but you have to like screen it to like the TV and play it, and then connect it to Roku, and you can do like the the AirPlay on Apple devices, or like basically like cast it to your TV through like the phone, and they have built-in where you can hook that up, connect to it. So we can do that. And Arkansas had 7 hits winner. Wichita had 6 hits and 7 runs, so they really took advantage of that there in the walks, but pitches, like pass balls, pass balls, like pitches, that type of thing. So, let me see one of those hits. That happened. So Greensboro defeats home 9-2. And that's another case of having lesser hits than runs, which usually doesn't, which is not common to see. Hub Chiefs 5-2 or Asheville. 7-1 Hudson over Brooklyn. Bowling Green 8-2 or Greenville. 4-2 Winston-Salem. And this is high. Jersey Shore Aberdeen 4-3. Lansing 6-1 or Lake County. 2-1 West Michigan. Squeaks by Great Lakes. 3-1 Dayton over Fort Peoria 5-2 or South Bend. 3-1 Blight over Sea Rapids. So Blight gets to win that series or Sea Rapids. 3-2 Wisconsin over Quad Cities. Vancouver in a high-scoring game defeats Hillsborough 14-1. 7-5 Spokane over Tri-City. And Eugene gives Everett only 2 hits on the game pitching, and it's a 2-hit shutout for Eugene as they win it 4-0 over Everett. And they run to 29 score. 28 back. And then St. Lucie defeated Lakeland in 5 innings, 3-0. That game was called off early. That game was suspended due to weather, and they weren't able to make it up. But it didn't matter. They St. Lucie scored 2 in the second and 1 in the fifth. All you have to do is you have to complete 4.5 innings if the home team is winning. If the away team is winning, you have to complete 5 full innings. But it did not matter. They completed 5 full innings. And then or at least St. Lucie scored a run in the fifth. And then they called it off. And this is more minor Major League Baseball. If they played another day, next on like the Friday, the same team, they would like continue the game, and they would continue the game and play it the next day. But Minor League Baseball doesn't do that. Minor League Baseball calls off the game, and then Major League Baseball would play the last 4 innings, and then they would usually, unless it's like the final day of a series. Sometimes Major League Baseball is getting in that where they will do that, but not very often. Or if they can play it, they will. So, Major League Baseball will play it. But Minor League Baseball, a lot of times they'll get called off due to rain, and if they can play it, if it's if they don't have to finish it up, they'll call off right then and there. And it's a Major League Baseball where they will continue it if they can, and only in the very last day of the series, remember, where they might call off a game early due to weather. And then we have Palm Beach 9-6 over Jupiter, 7-0 Lynchburg over Fredericksburg, 5-4 Sam over Kannapolis, 5-2 Fort Myers over Dundon, Delmarva 6-2 over Carolina, 4-2 Tampa over Bradenton, 5-3 Daytona over Cleaver, Myrtle Beach 7-0 over Fayetteville, Charleston 6-1 over Augusta, 8-5, Columbia over Hickory. 10-0, Lake Elsinore, Rancho Cucamonga. 7-1, Vizsla, San Jose. 4-3, Modesto over Stockton. And 4-2, Inland Empire over Fresno. So are there any double headers on the Wednesday night? Instantly, no. There could be ones from earlier games, but it doesn't appear from like games or series earlier this season. But there's already a couple from earlier this season, that they're playing, this week. They've already done that. A couple of them earlier in the week, like Tuesday, Wednesday. And there does not appear to be any more series like that. Any more double headers. Any double headers? No. There are no double headers today. And there's some of them might be scheduled for Saturday though. No. So unless there's a doubleheader schedule, unless the doubleheader gets moved to like Friday, Saturday, Sunday due to weather, no double headers.